Hey, what's up guys? Tony here, and welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Tony. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about the internet and how weird it can be. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when I was younger, when AOL 2.0 came out, and I'm totally dating myself right now, but AOL 2.0 came out, there was this huge concern for safety and for privacy on the internet, because the big thing were chat rooms. People would go into chat rooms, and they would go into like regular chat rooms, or they go into sexual chat rooms, or they go into chat rooms about, I don't know, volleyball, baseball, archery, medieval sword fighting, whatever. They'd go into these chat rooms and talk about whatever the heck they want to talk about, whatever really topic it was. But the big one was that people can portray themselves on the internet as somebody they're not. And so there were cases, and I don't remember anything specific, but there were cases, at least there was cases that everyone talked about. So these sort of folklorish cases about where, 14-year-old girls, or basically underage children, boys or girls, would be lured to private places by these people they would meet on the internet. And they would end up being not the person they were expecting to find on the other side of the computer. So it spun this concern for privacy and safety. And so for a lot of us, myself included, I was raised in that time where you met someone on the internet, you didn't really trust them. There was this level of mistrust, inherent mistrust with this other person, because they could be whoever they want to be. And I could be whoever I want to be. However, I mean, if you're being honest with the internet, if you're being honest with who you are on the internet, you don't really have that problem. You just have to kind of worry about the person on the other side. Well, as the internet grew, it became a little bit more sophisticated in the fact that you could display not only just the username that you'd have to describe, because what was the famous age sex something. I'm gonna use age sex location. But like I said, the internet grew up. It became more sophisticated, and not only were you just this username on AOL 2.0 or whatever, there was I don't remember what sort of early social networking sites there were besides MySpace. I think that was like the big one. But there was MySpace. You could put pictures on there. You could show people who you are. You could prove that you're this person on the internet. And that spun, of course, Facebook later on. And so now the world revolves in this world where there are dating sites, there are social networking sites, there are movie sites, there are sites out there where you can show who you are, and people will believe you because there's pictures, there's daily life stuff that proves that you're this person. The thing, though, that becomes strange, and this is the weird part of the internet, is that there are people out there who will falsify themselves, and I mean, this should not come as any surprise to anybody, but I guess for a while we were living in this sort of utopian version of the internet where people said who they really are, and that's it. You wanted your stake on the internet, and you got your place on the internet, and that's it. So what's been happening in the last, little while on Twitter is that there's somebody that we've been interacting with who is claimed to be this person, and we all had doubts from the get-go, but it came to light 48 hours ago, at least to my group, that this person wasn't who they said they were. And so it took several hours of really hard research to figure out who this person actually is. And it's disturbing because this person not only had had stolen pictures from someone's Facebook page, somebody that they had reportedly known, but they were living out this sort of fake life as this person on Twitter, and they're posting daily pictures, and they're posting pictures of a trip that they're on. And we're all like, oh, well, okay, yeah, they're in Florida, whatever, It sort of validated the fact that this person was real since they were posting these pictures. But when it was brought to my attention that person wasn't real at all, and they showed me the real person's Facebook page, and suddenly I'm seeing pictures that have been posted from Florida that weren't posted in Florida, but that were posted, like, I don't know, in the Gulf Coast, but in 2010. And I'm like, oh my God, this is creepy as shit. So basically what ended up happening is, the reason why I'm making this commentary is because it's been outed. The person's been outed. They have disappeared from our group. And so they're gone. But I'm making this commentary only as the sort of warning to the people like, hey, look, you know what? Sometimes, especially on a website like Twitter, somebody might not be who they say they are. So proceed with caution. Don't give out information unless you're 100% sure that they are who they say they are. If you talk to them on Skype, or if you talk to them, I don't know, like on a FaceTime camera. I guess that's a bad example since you'd have to give them their phone number. But anyways, like a Skype, like a webcam, you know? It took me a long time with the people that I associate with now, especially the people that I post a lot of videos with. Actually, most of the YouTubers I know, I don't have their phone numbers. We have Skype contact, and that's the way we need to get hold of each other. And that's the way we do it. Very few people have my phone number, and so it took a fair amount of confidence on my part to give my phone number to somebody else who I don't know, and you know, from the next person, but you know them from this very small slice of time you spent together, and you can go, okay, I'm confident that this person is who they say they are, and they're not a crazy nutbag. That's the thing. So I guess it's up to everyone to use your best judgment when meeting people and hanging out with people. I'm quote air quoting hanging out, by the way. Hanging out is just sort of like sitting on a couch and talking on Skype. But it's up to your best judgment to determine if these people are who they say they are, because there could be people out there who aren't who they say they are, and they can. In this case, there's been no serious destruction or destructive behavior going on. It's just creepy as shit. I mean, for the real person that's behind this, yeah, it sucks because someone has been stealing their identity. But for us, we're in the sort of the fringe of this, just because we're the secondary players in this huge play. It's been going on. Not much bad is happening to us. You know, we've just sort of the bigger group that has sort of discovered it and it is really pushing it forward. And like I said, the person is gone now. But a lot of us are sort of left in the wake of this crazy 48 hours, you know, this crazy situation. Because I'll be honest, I'll be the first one to say that this person, I kind of like this person. This person on a personal level, I like this person. Either if they were totally bullshitting me, then I got played. But the thing is that when it came to like certain things like football, you know, like sports and gaming and stuff, this person was very passionate. So even if someone is totally bullshitting you, you'll still find avenues and these nuggets of truth. And it seemed this person was very passionate about gaming and very passionate about sports. And so the conversations that would ensue on Twitter about sports, those are really cool, you know, conversations. I would be willing to continue such a relationship on a Twitter basis only with somebody like this person, because of the fact that I thought we had good football conversations. It was a good basis for something. However, credibility and trust is totally out the window given the fact that they were at the center of this 3 or 4 year long, you know, fake life. Anyways, so that's sort of a side tangent, just in case the person is listening. You know, like I said, I thought that if you are listening, I thought that we had a good dialogue for sports, for games. It's just unfortunate the way that it worked out. For whatever reason, you feel that you're not valued as a person for who you are, so you have to present yourself in this other fashion, which is sad because I think you have a lot to offer people just by being you, if that makes any sense. So anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this one short because I got to work here in a little bit, so I want to make sure to get it out before I get out to work. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys had a great new year, a safe new year, and I hope 2013 is great for everybody, including this person who pretended to be somebody else for several years on the internet and was just ousted. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys later.